What is going on, everyone? Obviously, you're expecting an episode right now. But I feel like there needs some context for this episode. So first off, Happy New Year from all of us here at the FiveMarks. We have our traditional Hard Knox Christmas episode for you guys. Yeah, let that sit in. Christmas in January. It should be the new Christmas in my opinion, but look, we're not going to get into politics, okay? You're wrong, I'm right, end of story, okay? But yes, this episode was recorded, I think around end of November time, and it's only just now kind of going out, so, but you're going to love it. So, myself, Carmo, and Emmett, we caught up with some of the Hard Knox guys. Francis Mercer, Monty joined us again like last year, and we had Cormac there. No Robbie Mack. That was, honest to God, that was the best part of it. If I never have to record a Hard Knox special with Robbie Mack again, it's too soon. But I hope you all enjoy. Sit back. We had a lot of laughs, a lot of fun. This year was really, really, really entertaining. So I think that's enough talking for me. Enjoy the FiveMarks Hard Knox Christmas special.
I'm going to do a thing where you can,
Must be the last of the season.
where you're able to play like an intro. Like
I'd say
I
from my side, you would know you were in negative form.
Welcome everybody to the FiveMarks Pro Wrestling Podcast. We are here again, a year later, doing the Hard Knox Christmas show. Thank you, Mercer. We have one returning guest from last year, which is Mr. Monty.
Yo.
And we have two new guests for this year. One being Mr. Francis Mercer.
Hello.
And the other being the legend that is Cormac.
And we don't have Robbie Mack. It's fucking brilliant. I don't do 5 hours of editing this time.
I don't think Boots is going to come in behind us either, hopefully.
Oh,
not.
please God, no. I'm not talking about fucking buses again.
Do you know what? We'll start this as we do every episode. Monty,
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to your absolute best friend, Cormac. Since it's your first time on the episode, tell us, what is your first wrestling memory?
You're going to laugh at this now because I'm very young, but my first wrestling memory was Finn Balor relinquishing the Universal title.
That happened 2 years ago.
Well, it was like 12 years ago, but okay.
That happened 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So that's like what, like 2016?
2016, I think, yeah.
Yeah, that's a mad moment.
It is.
What was it about wrestling that kind of drew you in?
I don't know, really. I was just sick one day sitting on the couch and I turned on the TV. Finn Balor was there with the...
Come here to me. Come here to me.
I just felt bad for him, so I was like, I'm going to start watching this stuff.
Okay, I love it. And I suppose, what made you want to get into wrestling? Was it watching Mercer over here?
No.
Whoa! Whoa!
I agree.
No, I don't really know, to be honest. I just like wrestling. Like.
No, yeah.
Not too many people watch lads go through constant failure and think, God, I wish that was me.
Yeah. We did have to separate you because we're not fully sure. I know you're best
You know the
friend
fucking
is
SummerSlam 2016? Do you
Yes.
remember Dolph Ziggler versus Dean Ambrose?
No.
What a bad match.
Oh, that was the number title, wasn't it?
What a bad match, man. Like, actually, like, so disappointing. I was literally like, two of my favourite guys. Oh my god.
Was that when Ambrose was completely checked out?
Yeah, it was. And I literally just went, oh. Okay, sorry, back to the thing.
This is exactly what we're here for.
Yeah,
So
okay.
anytime you want to go to it, absolutely love
There's
it.
going to be some segues.
Sorry.
I think the best place to start before we kind of go in, and I have a few kind of random questions and kind of stuff on not necessarily Irish wrestling to talk about. But I think the best place to start is with the last show. And I'm going to start with Monty and Cormac here first. You did go up against two trainees whose names I do not know. And
Skipper
that is very
Sheffield and Scott
unprofessional.
Connolly.
I knew Skipper and I knew Scott. I didn't know the other one.
I don't know.
It was only two of them. What do you want about?
Yes.
It was a tag match. There's 4 people in it.
Scott and Chris.
It's been a long day. It's been a long
Huh?
day.
Scott and Chris have the same last name.
They do, yeah. Do you reckon he's his father?
Yeah, I think Scott is his father.
Yeah, I reckon Scott Connolly is Chris's father.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chris Connolly. What did you make of the match? How did you get on? You had a victory. Cormac, you were on the outside there for a lot of the match, but you did come in and wreak havoc.
We might have had a victory. I got my ass kicked for 6 minutes.
You blame that on Cormac?
One of us got kicked in the head.
What the fuck is this, Dr. Phil? You blamed it on Cormac. Cormac, could you do better?
These guys are best friends. He's best friend. I don't know about Cormac. Cormac, what did you make of the match?
I was tired.
That's fair.
We have a working dynamic where I get my ass kicked and he wins the match.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
see, I didn't actually get my ass kicked. It was just strategically planned.
Yeah, he saves his energy for when it's needed.
Love it. Okay.
What's your take on Eddie Guerrero?
I like Eddie Guerrero. I believe I wasn't I started watching wrestling kind of in 2001, 2002 kind of time.
Yeah.
Nerd.
And I don't think I saw enough of Eddie Guerrero from when.
Would you not see
I
enough
started
of Eddie
watching.
Guerrero in that time?
Like 4 years, 3 years.
Yeah, but still, there was a lot of Eddie Guerrero there.
There
Do
was.
you think he's overrated?
Do you think he's overrated?
Do
He
you?
is.
No.
Do you?
No.
No.
I think Eddie Guerrero is one of the best in the
He
last.
is a big fan.
You know, he was so ahead of his time, I want to say. He was like the whole package of wrestling. The charisma, he connected with the audience, he was brilliant in the ring, he was a great storyteller. He had everything. And he was just gone too fucking early.
I have a hot take that at the end of his career, Dominic Mysterio will be better than Eddie Guerrero.
Dominic Mysterio is better than Eddie Guerrero now.
Wow.
I think when it's all
Swap
said and
seats.
done.
I should also say Martin's here. You've probably heard him already. And the quiet one over the other corner is Emmett. You don't see him very often. But
Are
he's
they
here.
in frame?
Probably.
Hopefully, maybe.
They are on my phone anyhow.
Alright,
I
perfect.
didn't know where there it is.
In the fantastic setup that we do have here. Mercer, I want to go back before we kind of talk about just some random stuff.
Hello.
The last show, well, as you made your way to the ring, you must have been thinking my eyesight's going to be funny here. I'm seeing double.
Yeah.
But you had a good match against
Four
Jay Steins.
Steinsies.
Huh?
You had a good match against Jay Steins.
Yeah, Joe,
Well,
it
no,
was
two
fun.
Steins.
Four
There's
Steinsies.
one Jay Steins, and then there's another Jay Steins. So that's double.
No, I'm seeing double here, man. Four Steinsies.
Okay. Yeah. Good match against Jay Steins.
Yeah, it was a fun match. It was one that I really wanted to do for a long time, and I finally got it. And a rare W in the books of Francis Mercer.
Yeah, good.
I'm just failing upwards.
What did you make of the other Jay Steins that was in the ring?
The other Jay Steins, not Bosch at all. At all, actually. Do you know what? That lad, fucking take a seat, bro. Go home.
Did you need to stun him at the end?
Huh? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, obviously.
Had to.
I was tempted to come in and stun him.
Yeah, you should have. Yeah, but like it was a fun match. Like I honestly think Jay Steins is one of the best in the country, and I was pushing for ages to get him onto Hard Knox because I genuinely believe that like he should be on he makes every show he's a part of better.
Good. Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love it.
With the newfound confidence, he's wrestling Pac on the next show.
Wow.
Yeah, me.
Love it. Can't wait to see it.
God, I wish. God, I wish.
Here's another strange question for you, Martha, because
Yeah.
I know you're doing a little bit of a project with him at the moment. We're not going to kind of get fully into it, but what's your thoughts on Will,
I'll
our
kill him.
editor?
I'm William.
I'm William. I'll kill him. I'll kill him.
I want you to look at the dead in the camera.
Will, I will kill you.
That's the answer that I was looking for.
Yeah, I'll kill you.
Yeah, love it.
He's coming to your house, Will.
Yeah, I know roughly where you live.
And he's
Not a
bringing,
window will be safe.
and he's bringing curry chip this week.
Yeah, I'm bringing just curry, no chip.
Beat the shit up with it. That is actually one of my all-time favorite things with you. Was that car right back? You just open the window. Fuck you! You took my fucking curry again! I'll fucking slap you as we're driving past.
Yeah,
Just go insane.
yeah. I went spare. They gave him the curry chip. They gave him the curry chip, and they threw it in the bin. It was mine.
No, but like
They
but-
fucked it in the bin.
No, but can we go back to?
No,
like,
we can't.
No, but look, no. But
They
look,
get, and he goes, "This
No,
is not
no,
mine."
but
We were this far apart, and he threw it in the bin.
as the story goes,
I hate Cork so much.
We stopped
I
the soup match
hate Cork.
on the way out from Cork. We were still in Cork, in fairness, and Mercer ordered curry chip.
A curry cheese chip.
Curry cheese chip. And your man goes,
Like a
"Okay,
good
no
Christian."
problem, we'll drop it out to you when we're ready." And your man came down after
Well,
5 minutes ish, and he comes down and he goes, "We're out of curry."
No, he didn't.
No. This is
No.
how the story goes. So Mercer went up before me, and Mercer got his food with curry chip with cheese. I went up and I got a garlic chip with cheese. Your man comes down to me then and goes,
Curry cheese
"Here's
chip?
your chip." Puts it down the table and I went, "That's not my fucking chip." Went back up and said, "Yeah, I ordered a garlic chip and cheese." Whoever the fucking manager, whoever the fuck it was, looked over to one and was like, "Oh, fucking fix that now." "Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, we'll bring down another one to you." What, a minute and a half later, they come down then to Mercer. "I'm so sorry, we're all out of curry. Do you want something else?" No, just give me the fucking chip. Just give me the chip.
Didn't even take just the cheese.
No, man. No, man. Why would dry ass fucking chips with cheese? Get fucked, man. Give me curry cheese chip. I stay out of my way. All right, stay out of my business. I hate Cork.
Love it. Yeah, okay.
Stupid. I hate him. Yeah, go on, continue.
I'll get into more of these fun questions in a few minutes. But I want to talk about kind of Irish wrestling first, in the sense of we're on the back, and I know we're in the Hard Knox ring and or the Hard Knox gym and everything like that. But we look at what OTT are doing at the moment. We look at the 10th year anniversary. What's it like to be able to, I suppose, wrestle in the Irish wrestling scene and kind of be in some way a part of this? To see Finn Balor and JD McDonough, Jordan Devlin, I know, appear in an Irish wrestling ring.
How are you not going to mention the best thing from the 10-year anniversary?
Rene Dupree.
Rene Dupree did the fucking dance.
I would have got to it.
It didn't
do the dance.
And he didn't do it in Belfast. It didn't do it.
That's because I bet you no one screamed at him to do
No.
it in Belfast.
No. We'll get to Rene Dupree in a minute. What's the thoughts on Finn Balor, Jordan Devlin, and of course in December, I'm not sure how long after we record this, that Lyra's coming over as well. What's it like to be part of that scene where now these people are coming into wrestling?
It's very cool. So it is. I think it's only a good thing. I know there's people giving out saying that WWE are like too involved in the indies at the minute, but like you're only seeing them in one place, and I think it's like helping bring in like eyes to people who aren't like into wrestling from the like low level, where there's like WWE is wrestling, that's it. But like when JD and Finn are like, oh, we're going here, it's like, oh sweet, okay, what's this? Oh my god, this is class. Then you see like Scotty Davis or Limo or the Freshnaz, and you're like, oh, these guys are cool, let me kind of follow them. And then there's other shows, you just, I think it's only a good thing. I've seen a lot of like fairly big negativity pockets around the place, but I was like, no, I think it's good. Like people were like, oh yeah, like they're taking a top spot from other like Irish wrestlers. They're not really though, because
They
like,
are Irish wrestlers.
yeah, but like that, and then like, you know how bad you want, like it makes me want like, okay, I want to be like good. Like, do you want to know how good how bad I want to get like as good as those guys, and then like potentially somewhere in the future, maybe on a very specific circumstance, that like they'd be like, you were the person. I'm like, oh, sick.
Yeah, but imagine you're on that show wrestling, like we saw,
That's
like
all I have to do,
with WWID, like that coming in, and Finn Balor putting out the tweet saying, you know, check out Bullet Smith. If you're on the show and you impress somebody, all they have to do is just go over like, here, you need to check this person out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think it's good. I don't know.
And that's how we get Francis Mercer versus Seth Rollins.
The idea that like
Sheamus.
Oh man, can you imagine that?
the idea that the ID system is bad is just shocking to me. Like, you can literally have, like, they're open to doing more indie dates now. So you've got Lyra coming back. I don't know, they're going to go to American indies, I presume.
Yeah.
But, like...
Well, even Luke Kaiser showed up in Germany.
Yeah.
A couple of days ago. So
But to be able to just be like, oh, hey, maybe keep an eye on this guy. That's unbelievable.
yeah. Cormac, your thoughts?
Um,
And you would have a very fun day at that show, I believe.
I did, yes. I touched Finn Balor. It was a big moment for me.
Not for Finn though.
Yeah. But I think the WWE ID thing is really good. It reminds me kind of what they were doing with NXT UK, kind of taking a lot of the UK talent and just immediately signing them, putting them under another WWE show. This is, I feel it's the same way, but they're just letting them still breathe and grow outside of WWE, and when they see that they're starting to get ready, they can bring them in. So I feel like it's a way for other indie companies to still be running and not have WWE over everything, but still have
Being involved.
opportunities for wrestlers. And
To make up not make up, but to ask a different question, when you see this kind of potential of the WWID, and try, like, don't get me wrong, it's probably going to be a couple of years before they ever bring it into the European market.
Yeah.
But with the fact of Finn Balor, JD, Lyra kind of come over competing, does it make you kind of think that, okay, maybe people are watching us, maybe there's that different element watching us, that maybe it's time to kind of up our game?
it's hard to think that, but like it is within Ireland. It's such a small country, but we have probably one of the best wrestling scenes in Europe, and like if they are to introduce WWE ID into Europe, OTT is probably on the short list for one of the first to get there. So if like it makes me think, like, if I keep going at this the way I am and putting all my effort into it. I'm so young, like that. Maybe in a few years, when they bring in the ID, that it just makes it more possible that maybe someday could happen.
Nope.
You know, it just makes it look like the path there is way easier now than just knowing Triple H.
Yeah,
100%,
maybe you get
yeah.
spotted.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What's your thoughts on it, Monty?
I don't know, man. I didn't think I'd have a match,
Yeah.
and now we're 2 years in. Like,
Yeah.
so I've had tomorrow will be my 15th match this year. I thought I'd have 3 and call it a day. I didn't even want to start training. That was your fault.
We've never actually gotten into that. We
I know,
really
yeah.
haven't. Mercer, your thoughts on WWID and the kind of situation that we have here in Ireland?
I think it's cool. It's hard for like wrestlers at times to get like jobs that like you can commit to just wrestling. I know for myself it was a really hard time to like find a balance between like just like having your real life function as a real life, and then like trying to like figure out how to wrestle well and like consistently and like train enough to be good, to be in consideration for shows and like go other places. I think it's good. I think it's really helpful, because like sometimes like there could be like the best wrestler in the world, but like because he can't like figure out his finances or like get good gear, and because gear is so expensive. To get good gear is so expensive. Like like I don't think people realize that like to get like a good pair of wrestling boots could cost you like
300 quid.
300 quid. Like, you know, it's
And that's the shoes.
yeah. So and then like trying to like pay like an artist to do your logo, like if you don't have the skills, stuff like that. Like I think it like gives people like the best opportunity possible to kind of like get your presentation right, so you can be ready, like so you can get good, like
When the time comes, you're ready.
yeah. That's what I'm trying to say.
Love it. I'm going to pass it off to Martin and Emmett here for the question in a few minutes if they wish. We're going to get into our little bit of a story together because I don't think we've ever got into it.
Yeah, I've never told this story.
Incredibly important question from Mercer, a question I've waiting a long time to ask him. Mercer, why is Okada your favourite wrestler?
Because he fucking loves chin locks.
Okada is just, to me, a boring wrestler. I think Okada, if War Games could be a wrestler, that's Okada. Nothing happens until the last 5 minutes and then it gets good.
Good answer.
I think he's got a cool drop kick,
He's got a cool clothesline,
sure.
and he does a pile driver.
Yeah, I just think like, you know, people are always like, you like Okada or you hate Okada, you like Randy Orton. I'm like, yes. It's night and day. I hate that argument.
Just to segue real quick, have you seen the thing online about like everyone saying Will Ospreay is just an outright better wrestler than Randy Orton?
Insane. Shut up, man. Stupid.
Emmett, have you any questions?
Yeah, look, like as of the day we're recording this, I don't know when this is coming out. We're near enough, like 2
You
years.
never know when anything's coming out.
No, I
No,
don't.
we don't.
No, we don't.
Everything is played off by ear here, okay?
John, we'll get into it.
You'll be watching this in June.
No.
You
I'm
think
ready
I
for
work
Christmas.
that fast?
I'm wearing a Christmas jumper. We can't get that late. By the way, happy Christmas, everybody.
You know why everything's really so bad? Because I'll kill the editor. Will.
That's why nothing gets done. Will is just at a window, fearing for his life every day. That's why he's not here.
You gotta take 45-second breaks. Goes.
Emmett.
What I was going to ask though is like, okay, we've got 2 years of Hard Knox as a federation, 2 years worth of shows. How would you feel that the promotion has grown positively or negatively in that 2 years?
Jesus, man, that's a loaded question.
Yeah.
No, things have gone well. Like this, I remember I went to the first show.
Yeah, it was me. Waiting to.
Sorry, continue.
Waiting to call you.
No, we're good.
Okay.
I went to the first show. I don't actually remember what happened on it. Did Steve wrestle Raven on that show?
Yeah.
Yes.
He did the dive then from the balcony.
Yeah, he did
Yeah.
the dive from the balcony. I was just God, I wouldn't have done that.
Was it you who get chops afterwards, or was that
No, that was
No,
Bryn,
Bryn.
a former trainee of ours.
Yeah, good. Well, I know a friend of ours.
Yeah, it's cool to see. Like it's still here, so that's more than you can ask of a lot of Irish promotions.
It is actually a fair way to put it, of the fact of like it is still here.
Yeah, like
It says a lot about how well it is still here.
We're barely hanging on.
No, but it says a lot about how
hopes
it
and
is
dreams,
doing.
baby.
There's many other promotions that had this length of time that aren't still here, but Hard Knox is.
I think. Great question, Emma. Very good.
That's what we have.
Thank you.
That's what we
Yeah,
have.
I think, Joe, we have, as a company, like, tried different things along the way, and like some are better than others. I think, Joe, because like, it's kind of like, I think Irish wrestling at that time, especially like the lapse of fan or like the crossover of like certain fans, is like it's actually not that much. So trying to find like your unique market and like what it is to you, or what it is like what it should be for your scene is it's a difficult road to navigate, because like sometimes like if you want to like try to market to students, like how do you go about that? Should it be more just a silly show, or should it be actually like let's just fucking nail down like unbelievable wrestling, or should it be a show where there's like just a bunch of different things on it? Because we've seen like, I think maybe what show was it? Collision Course was like a real like low like number show, but it was actually like one of our stronger like wrestling shows.
Yeah.
And then the next one after that, like it was packed.
Hard luck.
Might have been Hard Luck, yeah.
It was absolutely
That
like
was on next, wasn't it?
No.
Yeah.
Hard luck, then undeniable.
That was the unsanctioned, wasn't it?
that was me and Gal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hard
Yeah,
Luck.
Hard
that
Luck.
that
My debut.
your debut.
Yep.
That's probably what was packed. Probably.
Him and his 400 family members.
Yeah, these are all my girlfriends. But like that was, it was so, it was like there was parts of the ring where like Joe, where I always come and like get my pre-game shout at you.
Yeah.
There I could barely walk there. It was packed to the brim. It was the hottest room I've ever been in. As in like, as in not like the crowd were up. They were up because me and Gal are very good. But like the
actual heat
the
and
temperature
humidity
in
that day.
the ring.
Yeah.
I went to do an up and over near the end of our match, and I had no air in my lungs, so I literally just was like, "Oh man, I hope he gets under me." It was so. It was I think trying to navigate like the ebbs and flows of like how we should engage in our fan base is. There was one point. I don't know what show it was, but I literally was just opening the back door. I was like, "Do you like wrestling? Get on in here!" I literally like people weren't paid, but I literally was like, "Get in!" I think it was Collision Course. I was like, "Just there's loads of seats."
Yeah, go quick. Come on,
Yeah.
get out of the building.
I was like, the bones start looking, go. But I hope that answers your question. Yeah. It's just a ramble.
Cormac, what are your thoughts? Because I know you're here, I think you're here about a year and a half, maybe just over a year.
Coming on 2 years now, yeah.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on kind of the promotion?
It's I love Hard Knox. It's given me many opportunities I thought I'd never have. I think in terms, Francis Mercer is a big reason why it's still being run. Behind the scenes, like in this gym and stuff, there's Francis Mercer. This guy, he's here all the. He's here pretty much every day, training and trying to get better, not just for himself but for everyone else to improve, so we can put on better shows in Dolan's and hopefully, attract more people and just spreading the name. We're a club at the end of the day, and we all try to put in as much as we can for Hard Knocks.
Your response to that was being given that sort of praise. But
Ew, dude. I'm right here.
No more compliments. I hate you.
Yeah, good. I hate me too. No, I try, because I don't think it's important to have shows and stuff, but like if there's no local heroes to like get invested in, people are not going to come and show up. So I think that like breeding new life into shows where like we have the Bosch Bros coming up soon, like they're on the way.
Don't get too excited.
But like we have people that are.
in case, the Bosch Bros are just off camera
Live
here.
studio audience.
They are making faces at us the whole time, just in case. Sorry,
Yeah,
Mr. Bro.
but it's like they like there's like consistently breathing new life into the shows, so that like it's not just like, oh, this guy from England's cool, come on over. This guy from Dublin, come on down. It's like, no, there's homegrown people in here, so that we can all just like get like invested in, because like I always thought about that. Like, I always was like, I never really liked Hulk Hogan, even before all the controversy stuff. I was like, he just is not great.
He's
Like,
not a believable guy.
but then, like, John Cena is basically the same character, except I can buy into him because he actually has values that he stands by, and he's telling you consistently, this is what I will do. I will never cheat. It's like hustle, loyalty, respect, all that stuff. So if you can, like, to me, like, he's someone on the ground floor I can, like, grab onto. I'm like, yes. But then Hulk Hogan's like, America! You're like, all right. Cena is just America. But, like, he's also, like...
He doesn't say America.
These
though.
are also my... like, it's like 2D and 3D chess, kind of. You know? So I think that, like, if Limerick people don't have, like, people that they can relate to on a home basis, they won't get involved. Like, they're just like, yeah,
Fucking
whatever.
fun.
It's cool. Like, fucking, let's shout at the Englishman. And then they're like, do you want to go next month? No, I've already shouted at those people. You know?
Yeah.
The crowds we have in Limerick aren't, like as you said, massive wrestling crowds.
Yeah.
And I remember when at HardKnox Volume.2 for the Rumble, when Skipper came out with the Sunday game theme in the Limerick jersey, massive pop, and it was his first match.
No one had ever seen him before.
No one had ever seen him.
Like,
he came out and everyone backstage was looking at each other like,
Yeah.
so it's his first time, because it was massive, and it shows that it's characters that get over on our shows. So instead of, like, you know, going to a place like OTT where there's massive wrestling fans there and they'll watch the wrestling, like.
Now let's talk about Ryan Mack. Let's bury him, guys. We're gonna bury Ryan Mack.
Floor is yours.
I think Ryan Mack is... Martin, take it away. Tag me. Hot tag.
It's fucking useless. Fucking stupid cunt. Oh my god. Like, you made a chant for this fucker?
No.
Hot tag.
Who
Hot
did?
tag.
Yeah, hot tag.
God, what a heel.
I've never lost with Rob.
I think Ryan Mack... he was supposed to be here today, but
He's not fucking here.
He big league because Liverpool are playing. Guess what? Liverpool are going to lose, just like
Whoa.
tomorrow at the Black Rabbit.
I'm also a big Liverpool fan.
No one cares, man. Soccer's fake. Soccer's fake. Wrestling's real.
That was the first time Morris has ever been mean to me. Martin, ask the question.
Well, actually, no. My question is actually going off. My question is going off of what I said because I had planned to say this. How much you guys actually paying this fucker to put up a chance?
None.
I don't believe it now.
My sweet little chameleon. No way.
What do you mean paying him? Who's paying us?
That's where all the fucking money's going to him.
Yeah.
I wish.
I think Carmel's a great guy.
Thanks, Marcel. This isn't camera appreciation minute, like.
Yeah, but
That's the next episode. One question I have, because as Emma said, it's been 2 years of Hard Knox, but I want to ask you, like, mostly yourself, Mercer. You've been here since the first show, and you've had...
Beat the shit out of Mike Kelly.
Yeah. The fucking chair as well.
God, I love that chair shot so much.
And then that promo as well.
Mercer, so it's actually a very favoured fact of mine that Mercer has both the best and worst promo in Hard Knox history.
What's the best and what is the worst?
The best is the one against Mike after he nailed him with the chair, and the worst is when he just stood there stumbling over his words for a few minutes.
with Sammy D.
That's when the crowd was really heckling you.
It wasn't even that, man. I literally got in the ring and I was like, oh, fuck, I'm in here with top guys in the
Oh,
country.
shit,
I literally went, I'm so... Oh, fuck. I literally was like, fucking... I was like, oh, my days, that was scary. I was like, this is different level stuff right now. But,
just with my questions. So, like, you've been here, like, you've faced some of the majority of the lads that are in Hard Knox now. What would you, honest to God, put down as the best Francis Mercer match in Hard Knox and the worst?
I know the answer.
I honestly don't, like... This is going to sound like... But I don't think I've had a bad match in Hard Knox. Like, I don't think I've actually, like, stunk the place out with Hard... Like... But, like, ones that are, like, just not really memorable is, like, me and Mike's first match. Like, my first match in Hard Knox, because just the way things happen when we're scheduled, it was, like, back-to-back Limerick people, so they were, like, we can't let the two of them lose. So it was kind of, like, switch this. We were told leaving the curtain, like, figure out a new finish, and, like, it just... I felt like it kind of took the wind out because we weren't experienced enough. It wasn't like there was like a major experienced person with a less experienced person. It was two kind of like, all right, you green fucks, go out and figure it out. And we were like, yeah. But I think maybe that, and my best match I think is the match with Gal. I think that was like a testament to like how much work that me and Gal have put in to Limerick itself, and the fact that like it was genuinely a 50-50 split down the building, where like I don't know, it felt different that night in the.
It's because of me.
Yeah, you and all your girlfriends. It was.
But even 2 years later, coming out now and like as soon as the first fucking note of Blood the Water hits, like the fucking place erupts.
Yeah.
Mercer, fucking Mercer chant started.
Yeah.
Like go from like the new guys smacking Mikey Kelly with a fucking chair on the first show to now, as soon as you come out, the pop is fucking near enough the biggest pop of the night.
Yeah. Thanks,
like,
man. I appreciate that. I don't know. Joe, I think it's. I really do, like, love this brand, and I think people know that. I call myself handcrafted Hard Knox because I'm genuine. Like, this is like, if I didn't have a real job and I can make this my real, like, I would 100% just be like, this is like, I'm putting like all my all into this, because I care about it so much that I don't want to see it go away. That like I really, like, hold this like up on my back because I think that like I am like the most dedicated to this brand at the minute, and I think you have to work pretty hard to be like more dedicated than me.
Question for you, Carol.
Yeah.
What type of inspiration do you be shouting at Mercer as he's coming to the ring? What type of things do you be saying to him to get him hyped up for this?
I don't even think we speak English, I'll be honest. I think we're just like just fucking, I think we're just like the Tasmanian devil to each other.
Pretty
like,
much.
I think it's just like
it's just a little bit of shouting in the face kind of hypes you up, like.
yeah.
That's
That's
all
a
it
little
is.
tap on the butt. I'm like, I'm
Good to go, dude. It's actually funny. That's like when I went to my first ever Irish wrestling show. It was actually just across the road here in Bingo Hall.
I'm so sorry.
It was quite good. And speaking of Mikey, it was actually his debut.
Battle Royale.
There was one of the wrestlers on the show. I know exactly who it is. Who just came over and started roaring in my face. He had no idea who I was. I had no idea who he was, and just started roaring to my face, and that hooked me on Irish wrestling there and then.
I started crying, and that was it. I was
No,
done for
that
years.
was exactly what it was. La Bosch. To get back into Irish wrestling, what is your favourite match, not of yours, to happen in both Hard Knox and Irish wrestling in general? And I'm going to start with Cormac, if you have an answer. Not of yours. Be any match, but not yours.
Monty's debut.
Well, if you have one Hard Knox, one outside of Hard Knox, I'll take both.
Fucking hell, I got my ass kicked in that match.
Which side of Kings?
Big Chris and Reardon.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds about right.
Yes.
If I was to say one in Hard Knocks, it's Mercer and Gal. That was one match that was just the crowd that night as well. It was just really, really good.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
It was inspiring.
If you have one outside of Hard Knox, and it's okay to send Finn Balor. That's okay, I'll accept it.
I don't know really. I have to come back to that.
I'll come back, sure. Monty.
Steve and Sam in Hard Knox, the first match they had.
Yes, was that this year?
No, that was last year. It's
Okay.
when Steve got retired from Limerick Wrestling.
Yeah.
For we're all supposed to forget about.
For 1 week.
Yeah, for 1 week. That was in the fine print. I think the only thing wrong with that match was that it didn't close the show.
Yeah.
Can any of you tell me who was next after that match?
Was that Terry Butch?
Oh!
Well done. It was. It was the most dead I've ever seen a crowd.
Yeah.
To be fair, I believe the show at the time was like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, and the
We
two
were
boys
all
went for
so-
45 minutes.
We were all so invested as well in that, but that Steve and Sam match. So then get to the main event, we were all just wiped.
Yeah,
Was
everyone was
the main event
dead.
next? I saw it was a match in between.
Nope, main event straight after that.
Yeah.
Um,
outside of Hard Knox?
Oh. Freshness against the draw at Road to Scrapper 2 years back.
Match. The one that was the time limit draw?
The time limit draw that then went
Yeah.
to another time limit draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was class.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah, that was really cool. And then it was Jay, Trent Seven. Jory has that cool photo of him with a smashed face.
Oh, it was a draw.
That was a
That was
It
at Wolverhampton. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was the
It was,
four-way.
it was kind of Trent Seven and the 0-2 one. I think it was like Leon Slater.
It was
like
Dan
the
Maloney,
Reese.
Trent Seven,
Oh,
Bernard Reese, and Amari.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
against
good.
the draw. That didn't
Yeah.
happen in Ireland, but that was
Very
class.
good match as well, actually. Yeah, very good match. Mercer.
Hello.
Favorite Hard Knox match and favorite Irish wrestling match outside of Hard Knox.
Favorite. My favorite.
Not your own match. though.
Yeah, is definitely LJ versus
Steers.
Steers
Yeah.
for the title.
Yeah.
I genuinely was like, in awe. Like I could not believe some of the stuff they were doing. Like I genuinely was like, oh my god, this is ridiculous.
Quite possibly
So-
the best match to ever happen in Ireland.
To not kind of cut you off there, and this may sound absolutely terrible to say it, especially where we're sitting and the guys we're sitting with, but I felt like it was a match that Hard Knox didn't deserve. No, and what I mean by that is, what I mean by that
That was a stadium caliber
What I
match.
mean by that is that should have been a stadium caliber match. That should have been a match that you see on WrestleMania. I just don't think that it was deserved for a Hard Knox crowd.
Arguably, we didn't plan that.
Yeah,
Uh,
fucking yeah,
so
yeah.
to
Alright.
That wasn't on us.
to go off of like
Are we recording here? Yeah.
It's supposed to be.
We're recording anyway, you work
Okay.
away.
Yeah,
I got this. I got this. You keep going.
to like do the whole. So like obviously with wrestling you have time limits.
I mean no respect by what I just said.
Yeah, I know, I get
You
that.
understand what I mean? Like,
But you have like everyone is time. You're given a time for when you are. When you're told you have this long for this match.
yeah.
I really enjoyed when. So normally you'll get asked like, oh, how long do you think you need? And Steers and LJ, when asked, went, don't worry about it. How long are you going to go? As long as we need. And I don't think the two boys spoke to each other for the rest of the night.
Good answer. Yeah.
They are so unbelievably talented.
But I really and honestly mean no disrespect. I'm delighted it happened Hard Knox.
I was really joking.
It's a promotion that we followed since the start, like. But I just think that kind of a match should have been something that should have been held in the highest showcase possible in not only in the
What's the
country, in
phrase?
the
A
world.
main event in any town?
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Like Steers showed up to that show expecting to be in the fatal four-way with
Myself.
Nikki, yourself, and
He was supposed to lose to me, and he
Yeah.
won the world title.
and then he gets told he's in the main event against LJ for the title. Of course.
So after working two
Yeah.
trainees in a dark match,
yeah.
Yeah. So of
Who knows
course,
how to take a battery out of a camera?
no,
I
I've
do.
got no fucking clue I'm doing anymore.
do you use your fingers?
Any of the Labosh fellas now, no?
Labosh.
they're
No, they're
useless.
useless.
They're
Marshall knows what he's doing.
Mercer's unreal.
Yeah.
hilarious.
Mercer, what is your favourite?
Oh man, Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to get that snow.
I'm fucking alright, ganged up, let's go.
And we're back. Mercer, so you told us your favourite Hard Knox match. What's your favourite Irish wrestling match outside of it?
Oh, this is difficult.
It is.
Because I know you've been watching Irish wrestling for a while.
Alright, so Leighton Buzzard versus CBL for the Irish Junior Heavyweight
Yeah.
Championship is a absolute.
I wrestled for that belt.
Alright man, we get it.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Never
But
letting that go.
it was an absolute banger. So it was. It was class.
CBL's so good.
Yeah.
It's a great answer.
Yeah.
To ask you a slightly different question, just because you brought up Five Factory and it brought it into my head.
Yeah.
What was it like teaming with Robbie Mack this year?
Oh man, trust me, that was actually one of the worst days of my life.
I fully agree with Mercer.
Still somehow worse. Tagging with Robbie Mack is way sadder than that. Okay, that is how sad I was having to tag with Robbie Mack.
At least you had good entrance music.
Yeah,
Did the
yeah.
clean.
To be fair, that entrance music was just because you said it would be a bad entrance song, and I was like, I'll make this work. I know I can.
You gotta stop basing wrestling around things I tell you won't work.
No, because it always works.
When did you two team up? What show was that?
Next Gen Fight Factory.
The one just gone.
Okay.
They're against. No, that was not. Anthony Devon. Or, I don't know. Fuck it. Whatever. They're against Gangland. But yeah, okay. Robbie Mack. Terrible guy. Terrible person. But he is
Do you want to know my favourite moment from Irish wrestling
Yeah.
ever?
Thanks, man.
Is when Chris got crossbodied him.
He hit him like a train.
Yeah. And then Joe what, man, that night he literally complained about his leg for about 2 weeks.
Was that the when?
Oh man, my leg, man. Man.
Was that when? Oh, I have an injury. I have an injury in my ankle.
Yeah, I think that. No, that was before. This is the first match against Chris.
Yeah, it was after that. He gets in the ring, calls out Reardon, and he
He
goes,
kicked Chris.
Very first move.
He kicked Chris and broke his own foot.
And all I said was, it's not so funny when it's your mother, is it?
But I mean,
Hold on a I thought you liked tagging with me.
well, I do want to take it with you, Rob. I was trying to be cool in front of the marks. I was trying to be cool for the camera.
Hold on none of them marks are cool. Well,
what was the worst you've ever felt the morning after a match? I know the answer to this.
Your answer is
His answer.
I have two that come to mind.
Alright, so can I guess what they are?
Yeah.
So you threw up in the shower.
Yeah.
So that was after the hardcore match.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he went through Tom Tax, your back gets full of holes.
Which hardcore match?
The first one against Steve. And he went, I'll have a shower, I'll feel better. Did you feel better?
I did afterwards, but I threw up because I was like, that was terrible. The pain.
Second time, he wrestles Gallicini. He's like, I'm going to hit a swanton. Mercer's never hit a swanton on a show. He gets 15 feet in the air. And as he lands, there's no one there.
I pissed blood the next day.
So I walk out, I'm like, hey man, how are you doing? And he's standing there like an 80-year-old going, I pissed blood 2 minutes ago.
So your message after that is to come down to the Hard Knox gym and start training.
Yeah, you should.
You should, man, it's great.
Come January, we'll be here. So join in every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Monty.
Yep.
You talked about it earlier.
Oh, yeah.
You blame me that I'm the reason that you got involved in wrestling.
You were.
Tell the story.
So
I suppose there's a little bit to it.
So we worked together, and
2019, I think.
2019-ish. No, 2021.
2020, yeah, 2020. No, 2020.
Anyway, there's
one of the years.
the lads. I haven't watched wrestling since Mania 25, and at that I watched one match at Mania 25.
Yes.
Which match?
Taker and Michaels.
Okay, maybe sure.
And then I'm just nothing for 15 years. The lads are like, oh, there's a wrestling show in Limerick. So I go, alright, yeah, sure, I'll go to this, why not?
OTT, this was not.
Yeah, OTT, Outer Space Odyssey. And I'm like, yeah, why not, I'll go to this. I'm off that day. So I went with the lads, great, good old time and all that. We go to another one or two shows and then they're like, oh, there's a promotion starting from Limerick. So we go to that and, you know, getting back into wrestling slightly. And eventually Carmel goes, oh, they actually have a gym in Limerick. I want to go and try out training. I've always wanted to do this and all that. It's like, yeah, man, go for it. Fucking lunatic, you're like pushing 30.
Oh yeah, you leave age out of this now, right?
Yeah, man. So he goes, will you come training? Absolutely not. Don't be mad. Asks again and again and again. After a while, I'm like, all right, you know what? I'll go. I'll go down with you. I'll do, just so you're not like, it's fucking scary walking in alone. Like,
We did have another mate go as well.
yeah. So we were like, look, we'll go down and we'll give it a go. I had absolutely no intention. I had no intention to ever start training. We all get in. None of the actual boys are here.
It was
So,
the
like,
1 week you went to Spain on holiday.
The mainstay for Hard Knox at the time was Mercer, Gallicini, Mike Kelly, and Axel Jarrett. And not one of them were here.
He died.
So we come in, we do this training.
Not doing this, they died shit again.
dead.
Robbie Mac did this last year.
I've been telling you this for 12 months. He is dead to us.
Yeah, he's
He
dead.
died.
So we get in, we do the training. I'm like, yeah, grand. Did we pay for like a month or something like that?
I don't know if I ever actually paid.
You bastard! You owe me money.
Yeah, you owe me
Yeah, bro.
30 quid.
Now, I will say, I was supposed to come back training. When was that time? Remember AJ was on training for a while?
February,
February, give or
year
take,
just
yeah.
done.
I did pay for training for 8 weeks and I showed up to one session.
Right, fair enough.
So you owe him money.
No. He
Yeah, but you
paid
didn't
us.
pay for the one beforehand, so hand it out.
Well, I paid in that one
Okay, sure.
because I did one session that time.
So the
Compared
next,
to the
we come back the
four
next
I did
week.
on the 24. Yeah, we come back the next week.
The boys are back. There's a new air in the gym because it's their gym. We do a few bits. The lads are like, right, here, do your rolls and all that stuff. And I remember the exact moment where I was like, all right, I'm going to see if I'm any good at this, is they make everyone do a front roll and then kip up. So I saw everyone do it, and I think it was like you, Mike, Gal and AJ did it. No one else who was at the session did it. And then it's me, Carmo and Gaff. The two boys do it, they do the roll, fail. I roll out, I hit the kip up, and I'm like, okay, I can do this. I couldn't. I had far more like hope in myself than I actually could have.
You say there that we did the roll and failed. I didn't even do the roll.
I was trying to be polite about it.
That's how bad I was.
Well, tell the story. Go on. What did you actually do?
That was my issue. I couldn't, for some reason, when you get down to go for just a normal front roll, it's like doing
A cat stumble.
yeah, when you're a kid, you do them all the time. You know,
Yeah.
that kind of way. Just couldn't do it. Don't know what it was, just couldn't do it.
But yeah, and so I came training with Carmo for what was meant to be 2 weeks 2 years ago,
Yeah.
and now I can't leave.
Yeah.
Literally, he's been here the whole time.
Yeah.
So they kind of, I suppose, pointed at is I'm the reason that Monty wakes up sore in the morning, and science can't prove why I wake up sore in the morning.
I don't wake up sore anymore. Now it's just you grow accustomed to the pain.
Yeah, it's fair.
Now it's normal.
I can remember the time frame of you fucking training as well. Like going up to the OTT show.
We went to an
and
OTT
you
show and I
couldn't
got out of
walk.
the car fucking sideways and like, ah.
Yeah, I couldn't walk. Couldn't do anything.
What show was that? Road to the Top?
Yeah, I think
Don't
so.
remember. I think so, yeah. Where you had a very funny story with O'Mari. I want to actually bring that up. Can
That's
you
on
tell
camera.
that story?
So, Sammy D is starting to turn face.
Down with the trumpets.
Yeah, great
I believe
song.
it was just after he won the title. Sammy won the title.
No, Sammy
That's
didn't win the title
Gaffney.
yet.
It was because O'Mari was in the race to the top to try to get number one contender.
Okay, so it wasn't that show.
Was, yeah, because O'Mari was after one. He
No.
no title when he walked out.
Did he not?
Road to the Top, it was Sam as champion, and he came
Yeah,
out,
no
and then
title.
that's when
No
Omar
title.
returned after the match.
Do you remember he won the tournament?
I feel
So
like
when
it
he
was
came
when
out, which man?
I
Tell the
feel-
story anyway. It doesn't actually matter the show.
I think it was when Omari wrestled Jay
It might have been actually, yeah.
on Road to Scrapper.
Might have been.
So Omari comes out, he does his entrance, he's got like, you know, Omari's a face at the time. Comes out down with the trumpets, everyone's vibing, and there's a camera shot where it pans through, he's on the ramp, and for some reason it catches me perfectly like this to Omari. And he just turns to me and goes, leaves it off.
We talked about this the last time we drew. We had this time last year we did this exact show with yourself, Galacini, and everyone's favourite Robbie Mack. So we already know your answers, and we'll get into the points in a bit. But lads, I want to know your favourite wrestling match of all time. Of all time.
Man, you can ask me in 3 minutes. I'll have a different one.
Yeah.
Karma.
I'm going to hold you to that now. I'm
I
going
think
to
I,
ask you
I,
in 3 minutes.
I think I know both their answers.
Do you know my answer?
I think so.
What's my answer?
KO and Cena? No? Dan.
What's the answer?
Recently, and this is a very recent match, but it is.
Huh? No,
He's got
it
notes.
isn't. I was writing down my top 10 matches off the top of my head the last day. Just
Good
to see.
doing.
Just
Yeah,
to see if you could remember.
I had too many.
Fair.
I had too many.
Karma.
WrestleMania 39, Usos, KO, and Sammy.
Yeah, I
That's
like
fair.
it. Yeah, I like
Great
it.
match.
Insane.
Yeah, I like it.
I keep rewatching it. It's such a good moment.
Yeah.
I love Kevin Owens.
Love it. It's a really good answer.
He's my favorite.
Really, really good answer.
He's the man.
Marshall,
Yes.
your favourite match of all time.
Yes.
I will allow you. I will allow you because Galacini gave us 3 last year.
Oh, class. I'm going to give you 5. Anyway. Right. So, the one that made me want to like be a wrestler, the one that got me into wrestling was
Yeah.
Undertaker versus Jeff Hardy, a ladder match from Raw in 2002.
Yeah.
I seen that and I went, Nora! That's my mom. I didn't say Nora though.
Shout out to Nora.
Oh, I just went, hey, mama. But I was like, I'm going to do that. And she went, all right, man. She had 5 kids. She was very busy. But she was like, do you do that? And she's very supportive. But that is the match that I was like, fuck, I need to be a wrestler.
I can get a choke slammed off that ladder.
Yeah, I can do that.
He did.
And I did. Then a choke slam, but I took a tumble. And then one that I watch at least once a month. I just watched it like 2 nights ago. He can attest. We live together.
Yep.
Is Pac versus Sami Zayn from All Evolution.
Yeah.
That match is unbelievable, and I absolutely adore it. Everything from like bell to bell is just incredible. Tyler Bate versus Jordan Devlin at UK Takeover Blackpool 2, I think.
Yeah.
Is unbelievable. I absolutely adore that match too. I said 5. I said 5.
I should get 2.
No, you don't
3
get
ain't enough,
no.
man. He needs 5.
You-
Shut up, Biggie.
Is he cleared? Is he cleared? Yes or no?
Ask the question.
I
Ask
hope
the
he's
question.
cleared.
By the way, we are recording this the day after Survivor Series.
And the day before the 10-year anniversary of New Day,
Yeah,
which is
so
the
we
actual
don't
important
know.
thing happening this
We
week.
don't know what the answer is.
Can't wait. I cannot
Just in
wait.
case. Man, I can't believe Big E's back.
Yeah.
That's 3 matches.
3. Okay. Oh, which ones do I want? Cena versus Michaels versus WrestleMania 23.
Yeah.
I adore that match. That's the first Mania I watched live. I set up for.
Do you prefer that match or the Iron Man?
Oh,
The Iron Man that wasn't an Iron Man,
It was 30 minutes, wasn't it?
it was 60 minutes.
Was it 6 minutes
Yeah.
on Raw? in
the Raw.
Manchester?
The Raw. Oh,
The first
I'm
ever
gonna
3
say
hour Raw.
for the Raw match is probably better, but I like watching the WrestleMania live. I literally was like, this is the best thing ever. And then one more.
Angle.
Oh no! You see.
Angle Michaels 21.
DIY versus Revival tag match at the
Takeover.
Takeover Toronto. Or what's it?
No, the big place in Texas, somewhere in Texas.
Oh, I know what you.
Takeover Houston.
Houston.
Yeah.
Houston. Yeah, that one.
The one where Seth Rollins came out and said, "Which I made you, motherfucker."
Yeah.
Do you know what the real answer is? Kota Ibushi versus Cedric Alexander.
That is-
Cruiserweight classic.
That's
Cruiserweight
classic.
classic.
Banger match. I
absolutely
think I should
banging.
do that match actually.
Maybe.
So good.
Next question: what's your favorite Okada
The
match?
Bosch lads here over the
Favorite what?
corner.
Okada match.
So they don't get answers. They're dead.
My favorite
Obviously,
Okada
okay.
match is Pac and him from the start of this year. That was actually
that was unbelievable.
You know why? Because Pac is the man. Anyway, sorry, continue.
I'm fully sure actually as well. Just thinking now, you had a pack figure. We did the first
Yeah.
interview on the table.
Pac is the man.
Now it lives on our TV.
No, he currently lives at the TV.
Were you asking a question or can I ask another question?
You asked another
Do
question.
I not get an answer?
I
No.
mean, you did answer last year, unless that
Nobody
has
remembers
changed.
his answer.
Unless
Actually,
it's
he's actually
changed
watched good
from
wrestling for
Michaels
once.
and Taker at WrestleMania 25, I'm allowing you to answer.
Yeah, it is different now actually. So for about a year I've been saying that my favourite match.
Who was it, Jay White and... Jay White and someone, no?
No.
Jay White MJF, that was it.
That match sucked.
Jesus.
That match did not suck.
Yes, it did.
The booking run sucked. The match did
I'm
not
pretty
suck.
sure we had this whole
The
conversation.
match
as well
was
last
good.
year.
The match was good.
Favourite match
It
was
wasn't. He likes the fucking Iron Man. That match doesn't hold up at all.
Michael's the Bret Hart in the Iron Man
So
match.
shut up,
Is that your
man.
answer?
Yeah, that is. I think it's the perfect example of wrestling. I can't tell you a single thing that happens for those 60 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
But that last 4.5
That's
minutes,
so great.
all that matters is how you
That's
send them home.
so great. Sounds like an Okada match.
All that matters is how you send them home. Yeah, that's my favourite match ever. I love that so much. That super kick into the fall away pin is so good.
That's me in the 60 minutes ago.
Is that how you determine winners here? Who do like the great moments in the last 5 minutes?
Yes, that's exactly what wrestling is.
No, it's not.
And then I'll give you. Mercer did 5, so I'll give you 2 more.
No, he doesn't get them.
Why not?
You're allowed one more, so.
FTR and Bullet Club Gold.
Yeah.
The 2 out of 3 falls from Collision.
Yeah.
When Collision was good.
When Collision was good. That match is so good. FTR are class.
To ask you the next one, and then I'm going to hand it back to either Martin or Emmett if you've any questions.
I've not gotten to say a lot of
Emmett,
stuff.
thanks.
We had a favourite
You don't
wrestler.
show up for 2 years.
Who's your favourite wrestler?
Probably Mysterio pre-WWE. Like
Okay.
90s run ECW, WCW.
Okay.
Favourite match?
It's pretty good.
Halloween Havoc against Guerrero. But it's same with Guerrero, only like Guerrero pre-WWE.
Do you mean now unmasked Mysterio when he's part of the Filthy
No,
Animals?
no, that's scene missing there now.
What do you? It's a little bit of a cut there. And
Yeah.
Explosion 2 SmackDown.
Can you imagine seeing a real life action figure and be like, we'll never sell anything with your mask on it, take it off? you imagine you're like, oh, I'm such a genius.
Martin, we asked you this question last year again, but I'm going to ask you it again this year, and this is also up to the lads. Give it a 2 first because you answered it last year. Your dream tag team match with any partner that you want, and if you don't say Cormac, he might beat you up.
Yeah.
Outside of Ireland.
Both, and your dream singles match.
Oh,
and
geez.
this question is for the two of you as
Jay
well.
White,
So
I
you think it's, you think so.
I think Jay White would run circles around me and I'd die in the ring.
That's the exact answer.
But you die with a smile on your face.
I don't think I would. I think he'd beat the shit out of me.
Tag match.
With a tag partner.
That's quite funny, actually.
Jesus.
That's quite funny.
We should have had a third camera there. We could all
It's quite funny. That's from the box lads there over the corner.
Not like they can see it.
So, are we going singles match? Excuse me, is Jay White?
No, I don't think so. You want to do like any era?
Anybody, anywhere,
Dead or
alive,
alive.
dead, anywhere.
Maybe cut that.
I'd watch it.
Austin when he's with the Hollywood Blondes.
Really? As a tag match?
With a tag partner, I think you just can't learn any more than that.
Yeah? Yeah? So is that your tag partner or is that who you're going up against?
Oh, I think if I could wrestle the two of them, that would be,
Austin and Pillman?
yeah.
With your
against,
partner?
against the Hollywood Blondes, and probably with Sami Zayn. I'd like to see how he thinks. I'd like to see how he thinks about wrestling. Everything he does, like the way he fires up in that.
Yeah.
I'd really like to.
You reckon you'd die with Jay White, but not with Simon Zayn?
Jay White as a singles match, he'd kill me. I don't know how to take the blade over.
So wait, are you talking about tagging with Sami Zayn or going up against Sami Zayn?
With Sami Zayn against
Okay.
the Hollywood Blondes,
Okay.
I think
Keep an eye
he
on-
would
keep an eye on
learn
that,
so
Conor.
much.
And singles match?
Michaels.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's 100% fair.
You're gonna say something too.
Say it and then we'll move on.
Politically
I was sure as well in tag with Teals and have Victory Road Jeff Hardy.
Do you know what? We'll go to you first, Cormac. So, who would you like to tag against and be your partner and then singles match?
Do you want it to be realistic or no?
You
Nah,
can be
not
any
realistic
way
at all.
absolutely that you want. And it can be Irish wrestling, it can be any wrestling.
Yeah, I would like in a singles.
And don't say Jay over in the corner.
It's weird. There's two for a singles match that I would absolutely love to have someday, and that's Keith Lee and Kevin Owens.
Wow.
He's a great shot.
Two people that I've
Biggest
watched
what if
religiously.
ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no
Two
way.
companies like.
But for the tag match, my partner, I'll say El Torito, and we'll go against grizzled young veterans.
Nice.
I like it, John. I like it.
Nice.
I like not Monty.
No, El
I mean, like El Torito, Monty, like.
Or sir.
Yeah.
Nobody said Curry Man.
Tag team match.
I love Curry Man. That's not even a joke.
Funny one. Funny one. The
He
legit
is
Curry
hot.
Man account follows me on Twitter.
He is spicy. He tastes great. So good.
I don't like curry. Just like in general.
No wonder you love Curry so much. You love Curry Man.
I don't like curry.
You are the worst human being. You have the worst take. Sorry, guys. All right, let's just get this straight. You don't like Motor City Machine Guns.
No,
What?
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you
No, I
did.
didn't.
You straight up said you don't get them.
Tag team, maybe.
You're taking that out of context.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
I said that
No.
they're not the best tag team.
No, you didn't. You don't like Curry. And what was the other stupid thing he said recently?
I like
The red Universal title is the nicest belt WWE've ever had.
What?
You're forgetting about the bounties.
Yeah, he buys bounties, multi-packs. Disgusting. They're disgusting. Okay, what did they teach you down under?
So I'm guessing your dream match is
Oh,
against
my dream
Cormac
match.
and
Here's
Hell in a
one.
Cell.
Here's one. Right, my actual dream match that I wish it could happen. Like,
Ocado.
sure. That would give me a lot of
Who's
traction.
Richard?
Hilarious. Pac is like
Yeah.
one, but someone that I would I was such a huge fan of, because I seen him in SmackDown vs. Raw. Here Comes the Pain. I was like, this guy's the best. Is Sean O'Hare. I loved Sean O'Hare so much as a kid. And then
Tag team.
Who would I want to tag with? I want to tag with.
Right back.
Roger Strong.
Oh yeah, Rush was a good show. Joe, Seth Rollins versus The Bar.
Yeah, class. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Really like it. Really like. I'm actually could. Well, no. Well,
I thought you were going to say American Alpha, but you take one move and die.
Great team.
Have you taken German? Once.
Great team. Unbelievable team.
Yeah, they're so good. And then I answered both questions right there.
They're good answers.
Yeah, thanks. Does anyone else remember Sean O'Hare?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
No, you definitely don't.
With the long range hair. He
Yeah.
teamed with.
If Piper is his manager for
Yeah,
That's who
he
was,
was so cool. Like, he had such a cool look. Sometimes he wore pants, sometimes he wore those trunks. It was like, what the hell?
Didn't
Like,
he get murdered by the Undertaker?
I'll just say, yes, he did.
I mean, like, there's a lot of people that got murdered and we've never
He's
seen
tragically passed away now, but he was so good. Yeah.
Emmett.
I just had a fucking like brain fart there for a second. Since like we're talking about matches and stuff like that, and we've been talking about a lot of international stuff. We debated this in the car. I can't remember was it RCW or not. What show we were coming back from. Obviously, it's the thing like Hard Knox hasn't had any kind of like big imports like like ex-WWE names or whatever like that, right? Let's say you had like don't know if they even want to do that. Like, do you know what I mean? But let's say we had like an unlimited fucking amount of like money here. If you could bring in anyone for a Hard Knox show. To wrestle yourself or otherwise, who would it be and why?
Pac, because I wouldn't wrestle him. I'd judge someone who's doing like cool work at the minute and he's everywhere is Mustafa Ali. He's someone
He'd be a great person.
I would like to just pick his brain just for a couple of hours.
Baron Corbin.
Great judge.
I cried when he was really. I didn't actually, but
I did.
I almost did.
Great judge. One dude.
You can't say El Fantasma.
Oh, he's injured.
He'd be class. Would you have a WLC match with Hornswoggle?
No, I think Rob should be in that match.
Get fucked, Rob.
You
don't
bring
like
anyone
Corbin,
in.
shut up.
Seamus would be sick.
Sheamus would be class.
Yeah.
It's a possibility now as well with this.
Yeah, they're allowed to work more. I think Seamus would be really cool.
Martin,
Yes.
any questions?
I wouldn't like. I can't say it for the end. So, if you've anything that you wanted to kind of ask, mine are mostly like Hard Knox fucking shit. So,
Mercer, why was your favourite day in this world when we got trapped in Junction 14 because two tires blew? Okay.
This story goes so much further than anyone knows.
Yeah, and I'm willing for this to be the time that it's been told.
Go on, Murs.
Why was this?
Why was it your favourite day in the world?
Because I'm an idiot. I like to have a good time with my jolly old friends. No, I don't know. I just joke because when things are happening and it's like the shitty situations, sometimes you just can't control the situation. It like Joe, it's just things happen. So just let it happen and Joe, because it's only a bad time if you're sitting there sulking about it.
Yeah, I agree.
this sounds like you're trying to make it like a positive
Great.
like story with like. It's like
No, I genuinely, I had such a fucking fun time. Like,
We got to do waist
Monty
walks.
was born that day.
That's not
G-
it.
Galacini was asleep.
Yeah, he was asleep and he was very tired. And I was just like running around the place like a dog because it was Belly was invented that day.
Yeah.
Belly.
Yeah, that was okay.
So we're coming back from NLW. The boys had just worked the Rumble.
Now, to tell the full story, right, we were on the way up to NLW,
Yep.
myself and yourself, and I did notice we got a flash in the car, I believe, saying that one of the tyres has gone flat. We tried pulling, pump it, would not pump it, so we were like, it'll be fine, we'll keep going.
Car's wrong.
Yeah, it'll be fine, we'll keep going. And then,
So we get to NLW. The boys do the Rumble. We're giving them a lift home. We have a full car. We're like, we'll pull into Junction 14. You always pull into Junction 14. As we do, then you hear a loud pop. Like, probably.
there was no pop. You hear, that's more like it.
We hear a bad noise, and you're like, probably nothing. We pull in, have our food and everything. Carmo comes back over and goes, the tyres are fine. To the group of us, and I walk off, and he comes over and goes, tyres aren't fine. call a tow truck. They're like, oh yeah, it'll be 7 hours. It's fucking 1:30 at this point. We're like, all right, cool. They continue to serve us tea and everything.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank
He
God.
is stressed to the nines the whole time. And the lads are like, right, let's make the best of it. And we start wrestling each other in the parking lot.
Yeah, you wouldn't get a TV started doing rolls, I believe.
Yeah, they were doing rolls. We were doing a bit of chain and all that in just the car park of Junction 14.
Yeah, like again, when something shitty happens and you're stuck somewhere or stranded or you're doing something, I remember my granddad always used to say to me, he would always used to say, he's actually completely non-verbal. It's actually kind of weird. I think. I think you're just gonna get a roll with the punches, you know, because again, one of my favorite. I told this story somewhere else recently. I told a story recently, but like one of my favorite, pictures I've ever like taken since. You know, one of my favorite pictures since I started wrestling is from that night where it's me, Gal, and it's Mike Kelly. We're all sitting down.
I know the picture actually. Yeah.
And it says the journey is part of the experience. And I was just like, that is it. Like, you just have to enjoy what's happening because, like, if fucking days are bad, like, you know, they can feel long, but like years will fly by, and like you want to look back and like try to make the most of like the good times that you're having. So like you can't just have a shitty attitude for like 100% of the time because, again, like the good days and the bad days, they both come and go. You just gotta roll with it. Like
next time that you have like new trainees here, that's gotta be the speech.
Some of the like worst experiences in the moment have been just fantastic stories. Since
and as well, like when some shit happens, like
Hill and Cork.
The Duala. The first time we did Duala, we were like, oh yeah, we'll go down and we'll camp out that night. It rained for 15 hours. We wake up the next, so we put up a tent. We put up a 5-man tent. I've never put up a tent before in my life. He has.
I have.
So it's Steve, Mike, Gal, and AJ, and it takes all of them to put up a 2-man pop-up tent.
Pop-up tent, man. It was a pop-up tent. We had a 5-man, and I was like, man, can you hold this bit and this bit? Because we were doing a 4-person job, and I was getting so mad. I was going to run over and push them all in the mud. I was getting so thick. And I was like, lads. And they were like, yeah, 1 minute. Just go away, man. It's a pop-up. You do this. And it's off. It's done. He's ready to sleep. We had to
assemble this thing.
I'm delighted our shoes got wet.
So we set up the tent. Obviously, you know AJ is not from here. English was not AJ's first language.
It's just from Drum again, man.
Yes, well, English wasn't his first language.
Yeah.
So the tent is eventually set up, and Mercer goes, oh, class, we have a porch.
Off the cuff joking. Like, everyone else is like, you're a dog.
If you've ever seen a tent, they don't have porches. AJ goes, oh, very good, a porch. And leaves his fucking shoes outside in the porch. We wake up the next morning, he is soaked from head to toe. We did not put this tent up correctly at all. It is not waterproof.
Yeah, we would have if there was 2 more people helping us. Just saying.
AJ is drowned. He reaches out to get his shoes, which have just been outside all night. He puts on his shoes, you hear him squelch, and he goes, I'm going home.
I go home.
I can't do this, I'm going home. We get fucking destroyed. And that's so, like, that story is so fun now to look back on.
Yeah. Again, it's just you just need to just a positive mindset. Like, and we were laughing through the whole, like, we were annoyed because there's nothing worse than like wet socks on my shoes. Yeah. Like, there's actually nothing worse than it. But like, we were just laughing the whole time. We had to like trek so far. Like, it wasn't even that far, but it felt the mud was like to our knees. Like, literally, like we would sink. We were trying to get to the Supermax van for breakfast. and it was genuinely like
Must have taken us an hour.
it was like World War I guerrilla warfare. Like, just like sludge in the mud. Like,
Do you remember the
weird
interaction
sound.
we had with the lady who wouldn't let us into the venue?
Yeah, she wouldn't believe it. She was like, "You're the wrestlers."
We rocked up, we're like, we're here for the pro wrestling, and she looks at us covered in dirt, and she goes, "You lads are the pro wrestlers."
I'd be disappointed as well. I'll let me through.
Get out of the way, I've got a tent to put up.
Yeah.
Cormac, have you any funny stories like that?
You haven't been involved in any misery
To
yet.
be fair, his debut was supposed to be Douala.
Yeah.
And we were like, we're going to put him over, he can go back to school, be a big hero. And he was almost there, and we're like, fuck you, it's cancelled.
Shows off, brother, go home.
I woke up.
Send us all in.
I woke up very early and I was so excited for it. I was halfway down and Gal sends me a voice message just saying, "Yeah, don't bother."
To be fair, the wrestling wasn't called off. The whole thing.
Yeah, the whole show got
The whole
cancelled.
festival was like, here, look, it's
No one can get in.
it's a hillbillies like paradise here. It's just mud wrestling. So like, go home.
Do you remember the plan for the main event of that show?
Nope.
So we were going to have a rumble.
Yeah. Just
Yeah, and we were trying to think, like, oh, who should we have win the rumble? And we sit there and go, never fucking talk Cormac how to get thrown out of the ring over the top rope.
has to be him.
We look at him and go, he's got to win. I think the ring is still wet from that day.
Yeah, 100%.
So the moral of the story is, if you ever wonder what it's like to be a pro wrestler, that is what it's like.
It's great. Me and Mercer became best friends that night we got stuck in Kildare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like genuinely like. Well, I still like think about that fondly. So I do because it's just so much fun.
I don't.
Yeah, you were so stressed out, and I was like, "Get over here and take my waist immediately."
We're going to do wrist lock reverse.
Emmett, have you any questions?
I'm cautious that this might be one of yours, and if it is, I do
I
apologise.
doubt it. I very much
Fuck it,
doubt
it's
it.
fine.
Yeah, Grant.
My question goes based off of Karma wanting me to be a fucking negative prick, so.
Oh, well, Grant, yeah, just more optimistic. We're going into the end of the year now, goals for 2025.
Yeah.
Don't touch it.
I'm not touching it. I'm pointing at it.
Yeah.
I want to get. Oh, sorry. I want to get hit with another.
I think
Wrestle for the tag titles.
Cormac.
Mine's not tag team related. I was just going to say wrestle outside of Hard Knox.
Nice.
Have you not done that yet?
You did that.
Partially, but like I
You
want to
did
do
that.
it more.
Where did you do that?
Fight Factory.
next
Yeah, I haven't wrestled there yet.
Yeah, it's your fault.
Would you
Yeah,
like
that's
to
Nailed it.
wrestle somewhere else with Monty or?
Sure, yeah. If it gets
Man, we
me-
do work down in RCW.
Yeah. If we need
I
a
like
fit,
that, yeah.
we'll bring Conor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'll go in there.
Can you get into the ring?
Yeah. He
The
was in there.
RCW one I can.
He
Yeah.
doesn't need to, just stand on
I have a video of him doing the Shawn Michaels.
Nice.
In the dancing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
Wish
I
fucking
don't
someone had
remember that,
fucking,
but he does.
wish someone had footage of that fucking pre-show. Something next to fucking hell.
Yeah.
What happened to that?
It's dark. They don't record it.
No, they weren't recorded, so I was like, for fuck's sake.
Do you know what actually happened? Do you know what actually happened? And this is God's honest truth. Do you know who was the cameraman for that show?
Will.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'll kill you, Will. Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm going to open this up because I know Martin has a question for the end. Have you any questions for anybody?
How do you feel about Velveteen Dream? On the topic, you were all at the last show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you see Mercer do Dream's entrance?
I did the Velveteen
Yes.
Dream through the ropes.
Yeah.
On the apron, I went bah bah, and I went through. And the ref got in my way.
Didn't you do like Tyler Bates show before?
Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
He did Pack.
I did Packy.
Try and spot which wrestler he's pretending to be.
Yeah. Last on the show just gone, I was on the ramp. I was Brock Lesnar. Then I got down. I was doing the, and then I went to ringside and I was just getting a camera like I usually do. Got on the apron. I was like, I feel like I've had a team drink today. Not.
Next show now.
In ring, not the primary school stuff.
Yeah.
Name was mentioned.
I think that's pretty much it. Martin, I know you have a final question.
Well, actually, no, I want to re-ask that question because it is a good question. Imagine like you're in control of booking one person for the last show.
Kind of asked that though.
One match,
Oh yeah, but like if you know it's
Not
gonna
you.
be like your last show.
but not you, not involving you. So if you took any two Irish wrestlers to ever exist,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
and book him into one match. It can be a 6-man match, it can be a Hell in a Cell, it can be
What were you
Elimination
thinking?
Chamber, it can be anything. Which match are you booking?
Alright. Get this.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm scared.
I would book Paddy Morrow versus Christopher Daniels' Suicide.
Nice.
Which Suicide?
The Christopher Daniels one. The
You just said
original.
that.
I thought you said Christopher Daniels and Suicide.
No,
so
the
like DJP.
Christopher Daniels versus Suicide.
Yeah, that'd be unreal.
I think you're just looking at two Irish guys who could have a good match. I'd like to see Paddy Morrow and Cian Noonan.
That'd be phenomenal as well, yeah.
Oh wait, you said 2 Irish guys. Sorry, man.
Yeah,
no, well,
fill in an Irish guy for
What do you mean Christopher Daniels Suicide? He's Irish, right?
You don't know who's under the mask.
I think Noonan and Paddy Morrow would be a fucking class match.
Unbelievable.
Keep backing up my answer.
Unbelievable.
I know how you feel. Actually, you don't really carry it away from me.
I don't know. It's a common answer.
You're allowed to like Robbie McIntyre to Connor or something.
Oh yeah, for what? The fucking 7th, 8th, 9th time?
Yeah, terrible. I'd say
Who'd you never book again?
Huh?
Who'd you never book again?
Right, Flair.
I wouldn't book the 2 of them.
I have no idea. There's too many names. Too many possibilities.
Who'd you love to see, Carmel?
In a match?
Well, match or just even at a Hard Knox show?
It's a tough choice. It's a
I
tough
get that question as well, so start fucking thinking.
It would probably be
You can't say Francis Mercer versus Pac.
Francis Mercer versus Andrew.
Oh, yeah.
Did I had that?
Nope, not yet.
Not yet.
What?
2 Irish talents, Terry Thatcher, Shawn Maxigans.
Oh, yeah, that match.
Thanks
is
for
on.
trying.
Yeah, it's still not happened somehow.
Dream match. Someone needs to book it.
Leon!
So, that was my fucking pick. It was my pick for the last fucking year, so.
Yeah.
I'm saying it can happen. The story is
Yeah.
so easily there.
Yeah, it's right there. Come on, man! It's
both
right
old.
there.
We are.
Cormac and Big Damon.
Huh?
Yeah, I like that.
Cormac and
Yeah,
Big Damon would be amazing.
yeah, that's a good match.
Cormac MVP.
Yeah,
Damo.
Big Damo.
Big Dave's MVP.
Same person.
As we are getting to the closing minutes, and it is a Hard Knox Christmas,
It's beginning
I'm
look
going
a lot
to give you
like-
all.
Do you ever listen to the Grinch song?
Yes.
It's a
Fair
me
enough.
one, Mr. Grinch. It keeps going. Goes
You
for
know
like
what?
10 minutes.
I'm going to give you 30 seconds here.
Yeah.
Now. It's separate to the question I was just going to ask. The thing I was
Sorry.
just going to bring up. We got a nice little song off Galacini this time last
Yeah.
year. It's all your turn.
Yeah.
Any song, well, not well, Christmas
really,
related.
don't really know the words.
Give it a go. Hold on.
Yeah. What? No, it's.
Do the one.
My name is Cleveland.
Do it. Do it.
Arabian Nights. Fucking watched Latin recently. He's fucking sick.
Haven't watched Lightning in a while. Give it a go.
So great. Fucking yeah. What do we want to sing? What do we want to sing?
Uh,
My name is Cleveland.
Fairy Tale New York.
Oh yeah, wait, that's
One
cancelled.
sentence.
I can't sing.
What's the Mariah Carey one?
That's what I was thinking of. But
What's
I
the-
don't want a lot for Christmas. At the
There
time,
is only one thing that I need.
And
I don't know.
Care
Actually,
a
don't know
lot
the words.
for. Yeah, look up the
Oh,
words.
Joe, we'll give it. He can do that at the end because that's what Gala did.
Yeah. Look up the words there, and I'll ask the question.
Oh yeah, you get sued, isn't it?
Well, you're allowed like 30 seconds.
Yeah, that was 7 seconds.
Yeah, you're allowed like 30 seconds. But I'll ask this question. I'll go to all of you first. 60 seconds to talk about absolutely anything you want, promote anything you want. Talk about what you want for next year. Talk about how much of a good year it is going to be for Monty, Cormac, Mercer, everybody. Why should everyone start training? Why should everyone come down to Hard Knox? Everything like that. You've all got 60 seconds each. Starting with Monty.
So be Kaiser.
With the training thing, if you ever like watch wrestling or anything, it's just really cool to be in a ring.
That's where he'll end up.
Yeah, it's really cool to be in.
Funny enough.
I
There
think
for me, and I haven't even been in there.
everyone here has been injured. I think I broke my hand 3 weeks into training.
Fucking idiot.
Shut up, man. It's class. Like it's wrestling. Who didn't want to be a wrestler when you were a kid?
Love it.
Yeah.
Cormac, 60 seconds. Talk about anything you want. Promote the school, promote yourself, promote anything.
Book book me and Monty, please. Thank you.
That's very good. Yeah.
Short and sweet.
Yeah. With the time that I've given the lads, you probably have about 3 minutes.
All right, so I think we
We'll
are.
ask for a promo. Sit back and relax.
I think we
Rob.
are. I think we are big right now, and I think we gotta get bigger because Joe, when we're feeling big, and you want to get bigger, the only way you have to do is you gotta work. And how do you work? You work together. Together, I mean all of us as a team, a
Donald
unit.
Trump just
So
It's the best team.
So, what you should do is you should 100% without a doubt buy my t-shirts. My t-shirts at Hard Knox shows. Sorry. At Hard Knox shows because I need the money because. Thank you. I don't understand. No, cut that was bad.
still going in the video. I don't care what the matter.
It wasn't funny. It was cringy. We're all there. We got there. We'll cut this or I'll kill you. Start now. Now.
Hold on. Back to my point. We need to start working on our actual tag chemistry.
Hold on, we have the pottery class coming on. That's going to be great. It's going to be great fun. We have moving on coming on. That's going to be great. You know what we're watching? Hold on, tag. We're watching tag. That's going to teach us.
Hold on. Jeremy Renner was run over by an ice truck.
Which is festive, because it's Christmas.
Simply having a wonderful Christmas.
Colin,
Shit. Sorry.
we should have sang Jeremy Renner got run over by a reindeer.
That is. Oh, hold on. That is hilarious.
Well, that's it. So I don't know why we ended up with Robin Mack and Francis Mercer doing whatever the hell they did there, but you know, it's we're working on it. We're working on it. I hope you all did enjoy the FiveMarks Hard Knox Christmas special. Can't wait to do it again next year. This year was so much fun to sit down with the boys. I think it came across really well that it was an absolute laugh. So just a reminder that the FiveMarks podcast is now every 2 weeks. In 2025, we're not doing weekly episodes. However, we do have some new content coming out very, very soon to fill in those gaps. So just stick around. If you want to keep yourself updated on all the latest FiveMarks information, do follow our socials. That's where you'll find all the info of the upcoming series, of whether it's gaming, whether it's clips, or whether even it's maybe a brand new channel. So keep an eye on the socials. You can follow us, FiveMarks Pod, X, and TikTok, FiveMarks Podcast. Everywhere else, be sure to like, subscribe, ding dong that bell so you never miss an episode. But that's it for this week for the FiveMarks. Be the first person to do this in 2025. This is going to be great. No camera this week. We are officially ding, ding, done. Woo.